And here we go. Time to light a black wolf on fire. Oh, and there's a boar? Why is that boar coming?
Ah! Ah! Ah!
That wasn't too bad.
Ah! Yeah! Ah!
Always nice to have more mana potions. Okay. So this is the path that leads roughly out from Harbor Town this way. So I've been kind of up to about this general spot. This almost looks like it could be a farm, but maybe not. So I'll probably end up looping around this way and then coming back up that way, but got a couple of cliff ledges and forests and things. So we'll see how much of that I can actually explore.
Ah! Yeah! Ah!
Looks like I might be able to do both sides of it. Yeah, let me just check out what's over here. Bunch of Talon moths. Ah, man, I wanted to hit the one behind it. Boy, that fireball really makes short work of these things. Oh, he got me. What does this say? Harbor Town. And then that way to go to the east coast. So I've apparently ended up wandering much further excuse me, much further up this path than I expected or intended to. Now where am I? Now I'm on this looping path. Man. Normal wolf hero's crown. I definitely want that. Oh god, there's 3 of them. Oh, there's 4 of them? Yeah, maybe I'll use a fireball.
Ah! Ah! Ah!
And I've picked up a lot of berries. Let's see, this is where the camera completely screws me, because it decides to flip the shoulder, which is helpful, but I need to be able to do that manually, I think. God, that other one just came out of the shadows at me.
Yeah.
Alright, tell you what, let me start casually munching on berries. Seeing as I got so many, and they'll heal a fair amount of my mana to save me time running back to beds, and also conserve healing potions. Or not healing potions, but just mana potions. Meanwhile, we got an ash beast over here. So I'm gonna try to freeze him. I don't think it's gonna work though with only a level 1 ice lance or whatever the spell is called. I wish I could see him better. There we go. Yeah, that didn't do a whole lot. Let me just reload. So I don't have much in the way of natural choke points for this guy, but maybe I can exploit a rock or something. Oh, he comes up here. Guess I don't need to exploit terrain if I just have enough distance to kite him. He moves really fast though. I like how the game knows that they're like, there's a tough enemy here. We're gonna put an autosave right there. Has a healing effect. It's just a cooking recipe. Doesn't tell me the name of the recipe. It's just a meat stew, I guess. Ogre root, certainly nice. Gotta remember to keep munching on my berries while I'm not actively doing anything. Tell you what, since that ice crystal frost rune is kind of worthless. I don't think the green leaf gets used for anything important. And for being an area with an ash beast, there isn't a whole lot of exciting loot or even terrain here. There's a treasure chest that had 160 gold, a healing potion, a small healing potion at that, and what, like an ogre root? I guess the ogre root's nice. Alright, so this is coming back in towards the woods outside the monastery. Oh, that's a cliff. Oh, I almost walked right into that. Have I, is there anything down here, or is this just gonna kill me? There's a mine shaft. Which mine is this, though? What? Why did you do that? Character. The whole point of levitating was that I wouldn't fall down like that, and then the game glitched. Where is this? I think this might be where I spent like 75 minutes trying to kill one stupid ghoul. I think it is. So apparently I don't need to levitate to get down there. I could levitate across that gorge, but it seems like I might not need to. But you know what? I have a spell, so I'm gonna do it. Oh, gnomes. God, I hate these things. Where he at? Where'd he go?
Ah! Ah!
Mushroom, mushroom. Eh. Aha, would you look at this? Got a bunch of dead guys. Got a necklace and a ring. Might have been a generic ring? Because I think I sold my previous one. Or it was another version of this duelist ring. I do want to go down there. Alright, so that loops back up that way. This is where being able to move the camera and the map at the same time is kind of nice. What do we got, boar? Not anymore, boar. This is more area that I just don't recognize. And I feel like that's partially a fault of the game, that the world design is pretty good in this game, but like in terms of the technical design, the sort of layout of everything, the paths, hidden areas, routes, and things like that. But the sort of aesthetic design is not as distinct. I've kind of touched on that previously by saying that a lot of areas just kind of look similar, but like this area is just so kind of bland and devoid of any sort of detail, any sort of defining or distinguishing feature to say, oh, okay, yeah, I remember this area, because it's just like a bland little road, dirt path between cliffs. I feel like I've been here, but I don't recognize it. Yeah, because right there's Harbor Town. I have been this way, but everything just looks the same. Which means this should be the tunnel that leads down into where those skeletons are. Did I just... I thought I saw that text pop up. Maybe not. Alright, Skellies. Prepare to meet your doom. There's quite a few of them. I got Beast Slayer. Whatever that means. Really wish I could get more than one hit off when I successfully counter an attack like that. But I guess on the other side of that coin, I would hate to be for an enemy to do the same to me and counterattack and be able to do more than one hit. So that's maybe where the game should be a little unfair in the player's favor. It's just another example of a thing in the combat that just doesn't feel quite right, because you know, it feels like if you get a successful parry, you should be able to be rewarded with a little bit more than just one little hit like that, because the counter is theoretically a high-risk maneuver, because you kind of have to lower your defenses to do it, except the game sometimes randomly registers a parry as a block, so maybe it's really not that risky. And here's another room that I spent money on. Oh, I thought I could open that. Small amber. what do we got here? We have a recipe for something, so I gotta remember what it is. They got two different types of meat stew. I got novice stew and fish soup. And then it's either gonna be plaice or meat stuffed bread. Alright, so what did I get? I think it was a potion recipe. I think I already had these two, so... Might have been a large healing potion recipe? I wasn't looking at my potion recipes. Guess that's it for this cave. Let's see, now we're back to, like, sort of generic, homogeneous-looking woods where this could be, as far as my memory tells me, like, this forest over here, or this one over here. Like, there's... I can't tell. So at least like Gothic and Gothic 2, the natural elements of the world design, it felt more distinct. Like, especially consider the forest in Gothic 2 that was right outside of Harbor Town, sort of behind Akil's farm. Because that one had a different look to it than the one that was sort of on the way to the sun circle. The one behind Akil's farm was literally a different color. Like, it was dark and slightly desaturated and had sort of more gnarly looking trees, whereas the trees on the way to the sun circle, it was a little bit more like green and vegetative and lush. Oh. Go away. There we go. That's a different type of tree. It's like a palm tree? This is another area that, like, I think I've been to, but... I mean, obviously I've been sort of around this area, but this little plateau over there, like, I feel like I've been there, but I don't know for sure. Because I don't recognize anything. Let's just check in with homeboy Leon.
I took one of these vassal rings from an undead lord. It looks just like yours.
So my haunting could really have something to do with that ring?
Could be.
I wish I'd never touched that damn thing. You think there are more of them out there? That all those ghosts has one of those rings?
I found a second one of those rings. It looks as though only undead lords have them. Well, undead lords and you.
Oh, God! What do you think that means?
I suspect that your talking ghost, Patrascon, gave the other lords vassal rings so he could control them. But something went wrong, and they all ended up undead.
What does that have to do with me?
When you found the vassal ring, Patrascon tried to take control of you. That's why you're hearing his voice.
Yes, yes! He talks to me. Says things. He says things to me.
Maybe next time you won't go picking up someone else's belongings.
And you think that warrants a death sentence? He wants me to kill myself. End it all.
There has to be a way to break this curse.
I hope so. Before this curse breaks me.
My character is giving Leon a lecture about taking things that aren't his, when throughout this whole game, the gameplay specifically encourages me to dig up graves for buried treasure. Like literally grave robbing and tomb raiding.
I need more information about these undead.
That's hypocritical.
Can you mark where these ruined towers are on my map?
Right. Let me get my head straight. Well, one isn't far from here to the north, and two are on the west coast. I think there could also be one on the south coast and one in the east. I'll mark them on your map anyway. I hope it helps.
Right. Thanks.
What? So, hold on. I have how many of these rings? 3? I got 3 of these. I've been to 1, 2... I don't think I went here yet. Where'd I get the third one from? Have I been here? No way, that's down the thing. Did Leon give me the first one?
Don't you have something to do?
Alright, well, I'm planning to head this way, so... follow this path around here and head down to the fortress here in the southeast. Excuse me. Okay. So is that... Yep. Nope, that's not the right path. I need to go this way. Barry. Is this right? Not even at the intersection yet. Oh, more gnomes.
Yeah. Yeah.
Nope. Why they ain't carrying no tool bags? Or bags of nuts and bolts or whatever they are. Pow! Burn in hell, you moths. Alright, so this area down there will be next, after I kind of clear out all this stuff that way. Oh, another cave. I have no idea where this is going to lead, but it's actually marked on the map, so it just goes through the mountains. Well, that's good. Even still, caves are tempting because there's good opportunity to get loot. Ow, damn it.
That wasn't it. Damn.
Ah.
Did it?
There's a tool bag. Making progress. Skeletons. Oh, that goes even further down. That's great. Oh, there's a third one. I got no mana. Oh my god, he hit so hard.
Here's some more ore. This could be useful.
I don't remember other skeletons hitting this hard. What? Oh, that was my light fizzling out. Okay.
Ah!
I saw that earlier in the last session. I was very confused about what it was, because I thought it was like an anti-magic crystal or a magic spell being cast on me, but it was just my lightning or my light spell giving out. Lord Patrascon. Well, look at that! This guy's not even marked on the map. But it's almost like I have to fight him to get to this one over here. Alright, let's do it. You ain't nothing. I wonder if kill Lord Patrascon is considered a different quest than the Vassal Rings quest. What's he got? He's got Conjure Skellington. It's a level 3 rune. And an old document. My last resorts show me someone who never made a mistake, but it looks like my mistake is going to spell my doom. Alas, my attempt to gain control over the other lords by means of black magic was only partially successful, for the ghosts are demanding a deadly tribute. I can feel that the price they want me to pay will destroy me. I must take the vassal rings back from them and join them once more, otherwise the curse will haunt me for eternity. Alright. What do I got? A rune shield. Powerful runes offer additional protection. Gives me better blade, blunt, and piercing protection in addition to significantly better magic defense. I guess it's technically more ornate than this war shield, but I kind of like the that design of the war shield. Yeah, maybe this design is a little bit more fire magey because it kind of almost looks like flames. So many bones. Wonder if I gotta take the rings back here. Like, what is this contraption? These, like, bowls here. What is that for? Very peculiar. Oh, hello. I didn't even... What the hell? My character, like, he spazzed out. What? And the attack is clipping through the guy's leg. Alright, there we go. Finally.
Here's some more ore. Great. That didn't do it. Better start again. That didn't do it. Oh no. That didn't do it.
Whoops.
That wasn't it.
Right, left. Right, left.
That didn't do it.
Left, right.
Oh, no.
Oh, man.
Job well done.
What do we got? Sword fighter ring? I'll take that. That's good to have. Now I can do lateral blows.
This could be useful.
It's a gold vein up there, but how do you get to it?
Here's some more ore.
More ore.
Better start again. Job well done.
That's cool. Well, that was not what I wanted to cast. Damn it. Levitate. Alright. There's a ghoul outside of the cave. That ain't right. Get back in the cave. We don't need no ghouls running around in broad daylight. we got here? I've seen one of these before. I'm gonna murder it. Yo, this Thunder Lizard is not that strong. I mean, he's gonna do a lot of damage to me, I'm sure, but health value, kinda weak. What's he got? A bunch of plants?
It worked.
Oh, now I get the tutorial window.
Ah! Ah! Yeah! Yeah! Ah!
Nope, don't jump.
Ah! Yeah! Ah! Ah! Yeah! Ah! Ah!
I do have to wonder about the shield mechanics, though. Because these shields, they indicate that they have different defensive ratings, but so far the shield has blocked all physical damage, no matter the relative strength value of the shield. So I'm wondering if that's more of like a stability rating. Because some enemies or some attacks were able to sort of dislodge the shield and get me weak or get me exposed by hitting me hard enough that I kind of stumbled back even with the shield raised. So I wonder if that's what it does. But the shield did not defend against magic attacks, so maybe it does reduce damage from magic attacks?
Ah!
Tool bag. 2/3 of the way there. Alright, so what is the intended way to get down here? Am I just supposed to come from the forest? How did I not notice this area previously? Acrobatics ring, you're up. Or I'll just sort of skywalk down with no need for the ring. Oh god, what? Why aren't you casting the spell? I pressed left mouse button. And that one just missed? Come on now. So much shenanigans happening right now. What am I stuck on? So that's this. That's kind of disappointing. Alright, now I'm out of berries. I'll have to eat fish. And now I'm out of fish and berries. Yeah, it looks like I just might have narrowly missed this little area here by not realizing that it went back as far. Or I just never spun the camera this way. What do we have here? Another ash beast. Oh, I did get him. Okay. Ding. I can get Fireball to level 9 now.
Great.
A Gemerald. Oi, oi, oi.
That wasn't it. Did it?
That was easy. Strength plus 3. That's alright.
I think that's cooked.
Skeletons and gnomes. That's just miserable. Stop running away. Alright, I want to see if I can kite these guys into a bunch. So that I can get them with fewer fireballs. Okay, why does Skeleton not come in? Come at me, Skelly! Oh god, yep. Just do that. Just hit me in midair. That's fine. Man, I don't want to run all the way back. Maybe if I hit that guy, that'll get the rest of them coming. Aye! He bounced forward. That's the opposite of what was supposed to happen. Alright, undead lord with your rusty two-hander.
Yeah. Ah.
Oh, come on.
Yeah. Ah. Ah.
Got him. Save. Vassal ring? That area over there looks suspicious.
Did it.
Yep, there's a bed. I didn't need to eat that meat. That looks like a permanent mana potion. Indeed it is. That's exciting.
That didn't do it. Better start again. It broke. Yes.
I got a speed rune. That's awesome. It's probably gonna be like a level 3 rune though. Maybe even level 4. Well, level 3. How much wisdom did I need? Like 150? Oh man, I got a ways to go on that. I would rather it not be raining, because look at that visibility. I get garbage visibility. That's much better. Well, how did that miss? Come on now. And there's my character jumping when I wanted to do a slidey dodge. Looks like that cave might be the only way to get over there, unless this lake area kind of connects. I am so close.
Another tomb.
Sting rats. I don't know why, but I just have this image of going to sleep on this bed and waking up and there being an NPC here, ready to confront me. I don't know if that's a memory of this game or some other game with a similar sort of ramshackle hut in the middle of nowhere. No NPC. Alright, so what are my options? I can go down there. I can go here. Oh yeah, let me go around here. This looks like it might sort of terminate in a dead end. And I really wish I had a warp point. How did that not kill him? Don't I always kill sting rats in 3 hits? Ow! God, he's did that jump attack so fast. Knocked out so much health too. Good grief. These other gnome corpses. 2. I guess it's only 3. Ow! God, why is... Go, leave me alone.
Another grave. We all go back to the earth. Yes.
Oh, here's a dorky looking leather helmet. Why would I ever want to wear that instead of my +3 town guard helmet? Man, this looks like an old football helmet from like the 30s, 1930s American football, when they just wore leather pads around their head. Alright, 1 second, folks. So I tried the pause recording feature in OBS Studios, so it looks as though that's going to put a natural cut in my recording, and I will not need to do a manual cut. So I hope that's the case. There ain't nothing up here. Huh. You know what I find intriguing, though, is that waterfall. There's a rock going right up there. So I wonder if I can climb that rock and then levitate up into that alcove above the waterfall. If my character will actually climb instead of just jumping. What? I can't even land on top. Alright, fine. Fine. I give up. Maybe that's my hints that that area is considered out of bounds. Although, damn, it really looks like you should be able to get up there. This rat's over here eating the wolf corpse. Alright, now where am I? This is like underneath the monastery. Please switch to the sword. Oh, I thought I killed it.
Did it.
Oh, wow. That would be nice if I had any use for dexterity. But this is starting to look like an area that I might have been. Because I remember there was a cave somewhere that I came out of with wolves nearby. That I said, I'll come back for that later. Oh, there's a freaking ghoul right there. Come on, man. Maybe I haven't been here if there was a ghoul sitting right inside. Fight these ghouls. Although this does make it much more pleasant. Easy mode. I will happily take that. might be a generic gold ring. I think it's a ring of sword fighting.
Better start again. It broke. Damn. Oh no. Damn.
Can I not break the lockpick every wrong attempt?
It broke. It worked.
Clearly that's a cave that I had not been to before. Maybe this is the cave that I was thinking of? I think this is it. Yeah, because I think this is the one that connects to the novices farm near the start of the game. This is finally that cave. they got me with that delayed rain effect. That game is like, he keeps going back to bed when it's raining, so we're gonna wait until he's left the bed to start the rain. Miss. As of right now, I'm really just exploring. Per the main quest, I'm supposed to be getting the golden discs for
That didn't do it.
Inquisitor Mendoza.
It broke. Did it?
But there's this whole eastern section of the island that I haven't explored yet. So I'm kind of just going around here doing a bunch of exploration over here. Switch to the sword.
This could be useful.
Doesn't look like a hidden cave, but I always gotta double check. Every waterfall in every video game, always look behind it to see if there is a secret cave. Is the weather randomly... Well, not randomly, but is it instantly changing based on my environment? Because it started raining as soon as I walked down there, and then it got real bright and sunny once I walked back up here. Yeah, maybe the sun was just getting blocked by a mountain or a cliff? Okay. Oh, man. There we go. Well, this seems like a good spot to explore.
Yeah!
What the? Oh, there's another one there. Stop hitting me. Stop it. Ow. Why are you jumping, you dumbass? I really wish the inputs for dodging were more consistent. Like, if there was a way that I could dodge without having to double tap or space. If there's just a dedicated dodge button. It's been a while since I've done a hard save. Hello. Did not expect to see a person.
You! Watch where you're going. This ruin is really dangerous.
Is that so?
Calm down. Tell me what's happened.
This whole thing has been a total fiasco. Disaster. Fincher said, go to the Eastern Temple, bring back what you find. So, a group headed into the ruin here, but nobody's come back out of the place. Gold be damned. If I'd known it was lethal, I never would have volunteered.
So apparently this is a main quest location that I think Don Esteban sent bandits to excavate, and so I'm supposed to get a disc from here.
How many of you are there?
6. 3 fighters and 3 treasure hunters. One of the treasure hunters fell through the trapdoor over there. The fool. I told him, "Look out, you idiot!" and he was gone. The others went through the passage back there. Haven't heard from any of them since. They were supposed to stay in touch. They were supposed to let us know what's happening.
Obviously something's happened to them.
So why haven't you done anything about it?
I was ordered to stay here to guard the entrance.
By whom?
Danilo, my boss. Fincher, the Don's bodyguard, ordered Danilo not to return to the camp until there isn't a crumb of gold left in the Eastern Temple. I knew there'd be trouble. He can't even keep his people together.
You said one of the treasure hunters fell through a trapdoor.
Yes. I thought these guys were experts. He went through over there. I wouldn't go after him, though. You might not come back out.
And what if the men down there need help?
My job is to stand guard, nothing else. I have to do what I'm told.
Yeah, you're a real hero.
You want to be a hero, be my guest. I'm staying here as ordered.
I'll let Danilo know that you want to go.
No. No. If you tell him that, he'll think I'm scared. Just tell him everything's all right here.
First, I'll have to find him.
Do that. I'll wait up here.
Well, at least I know you're watching my back. What have you found in the ruins so far?
Not much. Some gold. But the passages go deep into the mountain. Who knows what's waiting down there? I've got a really bad feeling about this building.
All right. I'll go in and find out what happened.
Be careful. There's just one of you, and a group of fighters has already disappeared.
Yeah, but do your group of fighters have a fireball spell? I don't think so. Where's this trapdoor? Is this it? I'm about to go right in there. Obsidian.
Here's some more ore.
Auto save. What is this? Just a guy sitting around here mining?
Halt! Who goes there?
Pull yourself together. How are you going to fight if you're scared?
Scared? Do you have any idea what's going on? The temple's collapsing. It could go completely at any moment. There's something big, something terrible going on under the earth.
Would you say it is a Titan Lord, perhaps?
Where's your leader?
Danilo? I haven't seen him for ages. He went down the passage over there with that crazy treasure seeker, but they haven't come back. If you ask me, they're both dead.
Maybe so.
I'll look for Danilo. You stay here. Breathe deep and stay calm.
Yeah. Not even the Geiger could make me go deeper into that ruin.
Alright. Who are you? Dieter. So we got the triplets. That's kind of cool.
How's the work going?
Glad to see you. We've been having trouble.
Where are your brothers?
Dirk's at the temple entrance. He's all right. But Ulf's disappeared. He went down that passage over there with the fighters.
Did you say Dirk is at the temple entrance? I didn't see no Dirk.
Calm down. I'll find Ulf.
I'm sure you'll find him. But I want you to find him alive.
What have you found here so far?
Some gold. Nothing too amazing. The only interesting thing is that altar. It seems to be connected with the grid over there through a mechanism of some sort. It's been made using techniques I don't recognize. Whoever built this place knew what they were doing.
Is Dirk the one that fell in the trap door? Alright. You think this altar has something to do with the trap door? Oh, this is the altar. This looks more like an altar to me than this little font. What? Okay, so something goes on the altar. What do I put on it? Hey you, have you seen Dirk? Why does this always happen? Is this the frame rate glitch? Like when your frame rate's too high? Alright. Well, that possibly leads somewhere. I don't know if that gate will open though.
What happened to you?
I'm an idiot. I was working away in the wall with my pickaxe, hacking away like a madman I was. Bit of the wall came down, went to dodge it, and fell through into here. Idiot. Idiot I am.
Don't worry. I'll find an exit.
Well, if you don't, you'll be starving to death with me.
Good point.
Yo, I got like 40 pieces of roast meat. I think we'll be alright for a while.
Have you tried looking for a way out?
Well, I tried, but when I got close to that collapsed passage over there, I heard some very strange noises. Whatever's down there, there's more than one. I was hoping someone would come and help me out.
Have you seen your brothers? How are they?
I've no idea. They went into the temple with the others. This isn't good. I've seen a lot of temples in my time, but there's something distinctly wrong about this one. And then there's those noises.
What do I think that Morrowind does better than Gothic 2? Not a whole lot, really. And the thing that I always like the most about Morrowind is just the kind of general look of the world with all of its weird creatures and fauna and things like that. So it looks almost alien. You know, it has this kind of weird otherworldly fantasy element to it, whereas Gothic 2 is a little bit more of a more straightforward, sort of traditional European-esque fantasy setting. Oh, it's a ghoul. So I like the look of the world. I guess I like the concept of character creation. Because normally I enjoy getting to make a character in an RPG, but that game kind of, the whole leveling system and the RPG systems are kind of broken in my opinion, so that's kind of a wash on whether that's actually a good thing. But it's a hell of a lot better than the systems that they have in Oblivion and Skyrim.
That didn't do it. Gotta start again. Yes.
Okay, they just give us a Nautilus transformation. Actually, do they give it to you? Because what if you don't have, what if you don't have lockpicking? Stone plate. Awesome.
Interesting.
Wait, that just connects right there.
Ask someone else.
Well, I mean, like, the combat in this game is... it has its good aspects. It's certainly a lot better than Gothic 3's combat, and I think, like, it could be better than even Elix's combat if, like, the timing of the animations and everything was just a little bit better. Otherwise, the only real complaints I have with Risen is... I forget who said this, if it was you, but somebody said that the whole island looks kind of similar, and I'm definitely feeling that. There's a lot of areas that are just kind of samey looking, and so it's kind of hard to tell, like, have I been to this area before? Because everything just looks the same. Everywhere has that kind of brownish dirt path and, like, rocky facades to cliffs, and the look of the trees. Everywhere just kind of like, you know, these dungeons, these temples and ruins, they provide a really good contrast to that environment. And of course I really enjoy having these more linear, puzzly things to explore, but the overworld doesn't have as much variety as I would like.
I've opened up a way out.
Really? Thanks. I'll be sure to watch my footing next time. Here, take this. It's a bust I found down here. There's some distinctive notches in the base. I think it must be part of a mechanism. Might come in handy someplace further inside this temple. Well, I've had more than enough excitement for one day. I'm out of here. You coming?
For the longest time, I was always of the opinion that I preferred games like Gothic, where they don't force you to make a character right at the bat, but rather they set you up with sort of a blank slate for you to then build and develop your character over the course of the game. And that was really just because Morrowind kind of broke that system for me, because they do the... Please draw the rune. Because they let you make your character, but then, like, if you don't make it the right way, your character could potentially just be completely broken or just not play exactly how you thought it would. And so it's like, in Morrowind,
Here's
it's a
some more
really
ore.
steep order to tell the player, hey, make all of these critical decisions about how you're going to be playing the game for the next 100 hours right now before they give you any chance to see how any of its systems actually work in practice. That's, this thing is moving so erratically. But ultimately, I like tabletop RPGs where you create your character and you pick traits and attributes and trade-offs and things like that. Like the original Fallout games border on being a little too much upfront character creation. I love those games, but they're kind of similar to Morrowind in that regard. But the more modern ones, like New Vegas, is the one that I like, obviously, but Fallout 3 to a certain extent. They're a little bit more forgiving about how you set up your character. God, I really don't want to be exploring this swamp right now. I'm really trying to think about things in Morrowind that I actually like that it does better than Gothic. I really can't think of anything. It's really just the general look of the world that I like. And the idea of being able to make a character with radically different builds that you can play right from the onset of the game, but that one comes with an asterisk because it's kind of a flawed leveling system.
Where did you come from?
I found a second exit.
Right, right. What about the treasure seeker?
I found him too.
You've got a talent for this. Did you find Danilo?
Not yet, but I'm looking.
You take your time, don't you? I want to get out of here.
Yeah, I'm with you on that one.
From what I remember, the races in Morrowind had a lot more of a stronger impact on your character than in the later Elder Scrolls games. Because I think, like, certain races simply could not use certain types of equipment or learn certain types of skills in addition to their innate bonuses, like what is it, the lizard people, they can't wear certain types of helmets or boots. The Argonians. Did that... that didn't do any damage? No, it technically wasn't a hit, but shouldn't the AoE have done something to him?
Great.
I like the text-based dialogue system in Morrowind where you can... like a character will tell you something and then it'll have a bunch of keywords that you can click on. Like the dialogue system is kind of choppy and awkward how it flows, but I like that you get all those topics, with all those options for things that you can inquire more about. Oh god, it's a demon blade. Look at that. Do I have 66 strength to use it? Nope. Why is it not worth 666 gold? That's a missed opportunity. Yeah, the humans are always treated as like the blank slate type of race. They're balanced at everything and have no specific strengths or weaknesses, and that's kind of boring. Ow. Stop. Ow. I guess a complaint that I would have about Risen, another one to add, is that the magic system for combat is kind of bland. I love that there's all this emphasis on utility spells like telekinesis and levitation and transformation spells, but the combat magic is kind of boring. I would say this helps me, but it really doesn't. It's an old bust. Is this the same thing? I do appreciate that you have to actually aim the spells manually. But the fact that there's only 3 magic spells for basic offense, and that the gameplay basically just amounts to the usual kiting affair, runaway, point and click, backpedaling, like that's kind of boring. It would have been cool if there could have been a little bit more variety in offensive spells, like having the option to place magic traps or like an AoE thing around yourself, or you know, that kind of stuff.
There's something here about magic.
Is that Ulf? Olaf? Whatever his name is? Ulf? Is there really nothing to do in this room? How did he even get in here?
Looks like you could use some help.
That helps what you've given. The moment you opened that damn grate. I was here in the burial chambers with Danilo when those things ambushed us. I made it down here. Somehow, I triggered some mechanism that closed the grate behind me. Spent a lot of my life in caves. Thought I was gonna die in one.
You fled, eh? I thought you could take care of yourself.
I'm not proud, but you do what you can to survive, right? I'd known these creatures were down here, I'd have taken precautions. Did you know these things were here?
Nope. But I assume that there are monsters everywhere on this island.
What have you found so far?
Not much. Just this bust. Looks like it's part of a mechanism.
Oh, there's 3 different busts?
How about I take that bust off your hands?
Why would I want you to do that, huh? Why would I want you to do that for less than 500 gold?
Didn't know you were a comedian. First I save your life, and then you try and rip me off.
You're very irritable. Must be all the stale air down here.
So how about you try another answer?
If it weren't for you, I would have died with it. So sure, the thing's yours.
Also, didn't I bust you out of jail earlier? And I don't think you've repaid me for that.
Your brother Ulf is alive and kicking.
You're a good one. Thank you. Once we get out of here, I'll reward you for your troubles.
Stop bothering me.
What's to stop you from getting out of here? This the fact that you're on this expedition?
Danilo's dead. I found his body in one of the caves.
Oh no! What do we do now?
I need your help. I have to know what's going on in the temple.
If you really want to play the hero, go right ahead. I won't stop you. But don't think I'm coming with you.
I'm not asking you to, but I do need you to stay here, make sure nothing comes in after me.
I'll do that. I'll stay right here.
Alright. They got an angle just that way you can't use telekinesis to grab the previous one. Now they're giving me Nautilus transformation. So the obvious solution is to do a Nautilus transformation and go through a hole in the wall somewhere. But I don't see no hole in the wall. I also don't see nothing that I can use to turn that off. There's no way they want me to go through there. There's a Nautilus hole. Is this really where I want to be, though? Yes, alright. How many skeletons are gonna pop out? Alright, so hopefully that disabled these.
Interesting.
Getting up there. Oh. Now I'm starting to get Arx Fatalis vibes. So many. What is that? A lizard priest. Alright. Skelly. Lizard priest. Oh, what the hell? Why is his fireball so much awesomer than mine? Is his level 10? And mine's not. Headshot. That's one area where I think Risen copied Gothic 2 a little too much. Because as I recall, the next chapter in the game, or chapter... Oh god, not this again. Come on. Oh... At a certain point in this game, after you get the rest of the dungeons to come up out of the ground and then they just paste the lizard men all over the map, that's kind of lame. Blizzard's sword needs 90 strength to do 50 damage. Teleport to the Eastern Temple. Please no Skelly. Hey, I can max out Fireball now. I assume. This one's gonna be a Skelly. Maybe not. Ain't got nothing worthwhile in it. My love for you is ticking clock berserker. Ooh, this is a rune that I can actually use. Look at that. Takes 40 mana though, goodness. Wait a minute. Didn't realize where I was. Okay.
Danilo is dead.
Oh no. What did it? And is it coming out here? Let's gather up everything we found so far and go. Now.
There are lizard men in there. Have you seen any out here?
What? A lizard man? What are you talking about?
There's at least one down there. He was wearing the robes of a priest.
Do you think there are any more? You think they're going to come out here?
Yes, on both counts.
And I'm here in the front line. You should see those white robes in the monastery. If anyone knows more about these things, it would be them, I reckon.
You can pack your stuff. I have what I came for.
That's the first good news I've heard since we got here. I'll get right to work. Someone should report the trouble here to Fincher.
That's your job.
No way. It'd be like signing my own death warrant. He'll send me right back to breaking rocks in the ruins.
So I get the task, do I? Great.
Oh, don't fall in the hole. What happened to watching my back?
Hey, what are you doing here? You were supposed to watch my back.
There were noises coming out of the tunnel. I thought they'd got you too, and I was next.
Noises? That was me. I was fighting down there. What were you doing?
I was... You can't blame me. People are getting killed round here.
You keep panicking, you'll get yourself killed. Or someone else. Right. Tell me what you found in the temple.
Nothing much. A few gold coins.
Give them to me.
But they're mine!
You didn't earn them.
All right, if you insist.
I assume you didn't get very far with the excavations.
No. Other than an old bust, I wasn't able to find anything in the time I had between being an idiot and ending up here.
Fair enough. There was a lizard man down there. Wasn't exactly friendly. You think it could be lizard men who built this temple?
There are a lot of idols and totems with lizard faces on them in there. You think that place is full of them? I don't know about you, but the idea of being knee-deep in lizards, ones that can build things like that temple's full of, that thought's not going to help me sleep at night.
As if this island didn't have enough nightmares. How did the excavations go?
You dig, you find, you dig, you don't. That's the game. Find one thing, it's better than nothing. Here, you should get part of it.
What else did you discover down here?
Didn't get the chance for the tour, did I? I saw some tunnel this great and a lot of lizards. I think I'm gonna steer clear of caves for a while. Stick to the surface, where I can see things coming.
Teach me magic. Teach me how to use the fireball spell.
Measure your power with patience. Build the energy of the fireball. Choose its target carefully. Make the most of every action. Concentration and focus must always be balanced with patience.
Explosion radius and area damage are increased.
Teach me how to use the fireball spell.
You are now the master of fire, at one with your crystal. There is no one who can teach you more of its secrets.
Alright, so now now I've maxed out Fireball. And I ain't gonna put no points in the Bullet or the Frost, which means that aside from a few more auxiliary skills like learning the 3rd and 4th rune seals, maybe some alchemy, maybe smithing, I can just start putting points into melee combat, I guess sword fighting. Okay, what do we got? Lost Cause. I gotta talk to Severin. Gotta get the one more lord from there. Crystal Disc is over here somewhere. Teleport stones are in random other places. I don't know how or when to find those. Crystal discs for the Inquisitor. I gotta get the one from Cyrus. Do I have the one from Severin? I got the one from Steelbird's Treasure. I think I'm gonna get Esteban's when I return. I got one from the Eastern Temple. Oh, that's the one I've already accounted for it. So I'm getting close to having all of that. And this quest is broken and I still need one more tool bag and that'll be it for those quests.
Town will be safe for a while. 2.
The Eastern Temple has been opened.
Excellent. And what have you found there?
Not much. I think you were expecting more.
Seems the wind never blows in our favor. We'll have to keep looking for our windfall, eh? What about my men? Where is Danilo?
Some of them got caught in trouble down there. Danilo didn't make it. He was killed in the Eastern Temple.
Damn. He was a good man.
The quest that I suspect is broken is this one to talk to Master Illumar. Because it's stuck in my quest log and I can't talk to Illumar about any of this, and I've learned how to make scrolls and all of that, but Cormac doesn't resolve the quest for me. So it's just kind of stuck there in the log.
Don't you have anything to do? Why are you bothering me?
Maybe Esteban already gave me his disc. I need how many of these? Whoops. 5? There's 7 entries here. Thought I needed 5. I got 9 lockpicks. I have 3 golden crystal discs.
The Inquisitor.
Rudolph is still alive, but he has his hands full dealing with the small ruin in the west.
Glad to hear he's still with us. There are too many turning up dead these days. Here, take this spell as thanks for your service to the Order.
Everybody left. Alright, so into the swamp, I guess. Into the small swamp, as opposed to the big swamp. Some mushroom.
Better start again. Job well done.
maybe I can one-shot this now. Yeah. Oh, that's so satisfying. Oh god, I missed.
Ah! 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 That didn't do it. Better start again. That wasn't it. That didn't do it. Better start again. Yes.
Got some bogmen out there. A bunch of bogmen. You see how the bogmen like fireball. This guy didn't take any damage.
Ah! Huh! Ah! Ah! Yeah!
Got 13 hero crown.
Yeah.
I can't cast without mana.
Great.
I don't know. That's it, I guess. Kind of a disappointing cave.
That didn't do it. Job well done.
A small anti-magic crystal. Don't see that very often. Guess it gives me magic defense when crafted into a ring. And in a lot of occasions, like that last one that I just picked, if you figure out half of it or get past the halfway point, then you can usually deduce what the other half is going to be because they all follow that sort of predictable pattern for the most part. Like if it's a easy lock with only 4 combinations, or 4 digits or whatever, and the first 2 are left, then it's a guarantee that the next 2 are gonna be right. I've already come out here. This is the exit to the temple. Seems like I've been everywhere in this swamp. And there wasn't a whole lot to see or do here. So the Eastern Temple is here-ish. Which is going to have a fair amount of a walk if I walk here from there. I don't know if it's faster to go from Harbor Town. Damn, that's like... come all the way around here and then whoosh. Unless there's some way I can climb a ledge or levitate onto something, cut some of that down. There it comes. I thought it was about to start raining, but I think that's just the really odd rustling leaves sound. What the hell is this? I didn't realize this was gonna happen this soon. I thought lizardmen didn't show up until after causing whatever event it is that makes the rest of the temples rise out of the ground. Teleport southeast coast. Where does that take me? Oh, I guess this is like exactly where I wanted to be. Not exactly the actual coast, but it really did warp me exactly where I wanted to be, which was at this cave. So that's pretty cool. I really hate ghouls. These have to be the worst melee enemy in the game. Like, good God.
That wasn't it. There.
These are some cool trees. I'm shocked that this one didn't get killed by the AoE.
It worked.
Henrik. go that way later.
Lost, are you? This is no place to go wandering.
This is not what I wanted to ask. I want to say, hey, who are you? Why are you here?
You look like a hunter. I want to learn about hunting.
Huh. There's a question. I can show you how to use a bow, but I could teach you how to skin animals.
There we go.
What are you doing out here?
I'm waiting for the right opportunity.
The right opportunity?
People think the Geiger's a legend. I know it's not.
Tell me more about this thing.
It's strong. A real challenge for a hunter. No one believes that it really exists. But I know that it does, and I will prove it.
Uh-huh. And how will you do that?
Just look for the tracks. Then everyone will see that I was right.
What else do you know about the Geiger?
You've come to the right man. I'm the Geiger expert around here. Nobody else knows the horrible stories I can tell you about him.
You know what? Keep them to yourself.
I got your bow. What are you gonna do now?
Tell me about your plan.
You see that long rope bridge? From all of the tracks I've found, I'm sure that the Geiger must have his lair over on that large rocky peninsula. You look to me like you can be handy. Let's find that thing together.
Yo, I've got 2 other quests over there. Do I want this guy to be tagging along?
Can you teach me? I'll help you to hunt the Geiger.
Excellent. I can use all the help I can get, but it won't be a walk in the park.
Well, I'll come back to you. I want to do a little bit of work over here first. You know that water texture down there? That don't look half bad. I think I can kind of spot the seams in the texture though. Yeah. Alright, gnomes. Gnomey McNomerton. Yeah, the saturation just changed as soon as I walked across that bridge. Look at this. Look at my character. The shield. Immediately turns more yellow and red. And now it's all like post-apocalyptic. I hear you, I hear you. Oh yeah, that's a big lock.
That didn't do it. It broke. Oh no. That wasn't it. That didn't
Oh
do
my
it.
god.
Yes.
And that's the quest. Finally got the last one of those tool bags that I need. It's a shame those thunder lizards die so easily from the fireball. Because that's probably one of the most interesting creatures that Piranhabytes made for this game. And yeah, it's like basically a non-factor to me. Well, that answers that. I was sitting there thinking those tree branches looked awfully suspicious. As if I could maybe run along them to get to someplace and then levitate. But it seems like I can't even stand on these branches. Wow. Wow. Ogre.
That was not.
Ow.
Running is for cowards.
Running is for people with a fireball spell. What's his weapon? Did he drop it down there?
That didn't do it. It worked.
Look at all the gnomes. They are just little snipers.
This is what I need.
I'm not seeing anything that resembles animal tracks or whatever a Geiger would be. So maybe none of that stuff actually spawns until I set out with Henrik or whoever that guy is. Ding. Ow, God. Still getting the crap thrown at me. Who's throwing stuff? Where are they throwing from? Whoa. Well, I can obviously go that way. But how do I go that way?
Start again. Did it?
And that should be it for Leon's quest.
Job well done.
Oh, I got the other half of the bastard sword. That might entice me to learn some smithing if I need to have the smithing skill to do that. You know, if I can't just bring it to a smith and say, hey, can you make this? Or reforge this? Bastard sword, Stormwind, whatever. Sounds like it's gonna be a two-hander, though. I think in real life the term bastard sword in real life is used to denote a sword that can be used one-handed, but that is basically intended to be used two-handed. So it's something basically bridging the gap between a long sword and a two-hander, zwei-hander. Is this the way I came in? I think it is. I like lockpicks. Especially when I have to do this.
That wasn't it. Damn. Oh no. That wasn't it. Yes.
Alright, that's kind of cool. Back into the storm.
That wasn't it. That didn't do it. Gotta start again. There. There's something here about magic. Oh, he went flying.
Ay, ay, ay.
That wasn't it. Damn. Better start again. It broke. Damn. Yes.
Waiting for there to be like a demon behind one of these hidden rooms.
It worked.
Damn camera. Alright, that's the thing I'm supposed to kill with Homeboy. Why don't I go back and get him then?
I'll go ahead. You follow me. Sounds good. Let me know when you're ready to start out.
Hey, come with me.
No problem.
Alright, back into the storm.
Those little guys really made themselves at home here.
That's just an old ruin.
I bet all the junk that people on the island have lost wound up here. Let's go on. I can't wait to see what we find.
I don't know, so far that tomb has been the only thing with really any worthwhile loot. Also, I'm kind of disappointed that the Geiger is just a normal ogre. Or I guess it's a special ogre technically, but I was thinking the Geiger was going to be some sort of unique monstrous creature. So it's kind of disappointing to get here and
There!
be like...
The Geiger! What did I tell you? Holy crap, he's huge!
Stay calm.
We'll manage. We'll manage.
Like, if there weren't a piece of text over it saying that it's a Geiger, I'd be like, yo, what the hell is that? I guess it isn't just a normal ogre. It's like a reskinned ogre.
What did he do to you?
Ogre Club. He's got a disc. How nice. Still missing a disc, though.
The Geiger is dead.
What?
Dead. Deceased. It is a dead Geiger.
No one believed me when I said that monster really existed. Ha! And now there are two of us who know it's real. I'll show those swine who called me crazy. Here. I'm sure a great hunter like you can use something like this. Hope you have a great day.
Is that his hornbow that I just stole from him earlier?
That wasn't it. It worked.
It's my third acrobatics ring.
There.
I got one from doing, from finding Steelbeard's treasure. So I've got 4 out of 5, and I got one from Steelbeard's treasure. I got one out of the Eastern Temple over here or wherever. I got one from this thing here. I think I got one from the Dawn. And I think there's supposed to be somebody else who had one. Oh, I still gotta find Cyrus, that's right. Cyrus is like up here. Maybe in this hut, or this hut. The Druid Eldrick, whoever.
Another tomb. Gotta start again. That didn't do it. It worked. This text is about magic spells.
I don't know what scroll that was, but I picked it up. I think that's it for this area. Which means I can go turn in a few quests, which I shall do. Huh.
Have you ever seen a sword like this?
Let me see. This is obsidian. I've played around with this, but I never thought you could make swords out of it. I attempted it once, but the blank was too brittle and splintered with the first blow. Wait, do you see this? Looks like traces of gold. Maybe that gives the obsidian some flexibility.
So you gotta make an alloy?
The gnomes had this tool bag.
Hey, that's just what I'm looking for. I need, say, 15 of those?
Here, 15 tool bags.
You took all that scrap from the gnomes?
With all the fighting, I was starting to think you didn't want the metal. You just didn't like gnomes.
Can't say I do. Here's a reward for your trouble with those little sods. And I'll toss in a few of my best blanks. You were a big help. Without you, I'd be in a real bind. Thanks.
Can you make me a sword out of obsidian?
With the right raw materials, I could try to make blanks that you could work yourself.
So you need some obsidian.
And gold. You bring me obsidian and gold, and I'll have a go at making sword blanks out of it.
I've got
Up.
Eight lumps of obsidian. How many do I have? Like 5? 10? 19. Alright, so
see you around.
I can get him to
We can talk later.
make me an obsidian sword blank. That's kind of cool. What else do I need? I gotta talk to Leon. Reforging Stormwind. I think I have to do that myself. I do have 10 learning points, so I could start putting points into smithing or alchemy or something. I'm running out of mana potions though. I still got some of these stronger ones, but I should probably focus on getting some of those at some point just to save myself some hassle. You got any more place? He's got 6 more raw place. So I still need more spices. You know what? He got no bag of spices anywhere on this island. Oh, I meant to sleep in a bed somewhere. Trader's Blade. When did I get that? wonder if that chef at the monastery has any bags of spices. Might need to remember to check that. Leon? There you are.
The undead Lord Patrascon is dead. Again.
You finished him? But I can still feel the curse. Have you found all those vassal rings yet? Please tell me that you have.
Undead? Vassal rings? What's in it for me if I solve your problem?
Everything I have.
And how much is that?
It'll be worth it for you, I promise.
It better be, seeing as I'm risking getting myself cursed.
The whispers have been getting worse.
You listen to them, you're going to end up undead.
I couldn't face that. I hate not sleeping. What would not sleeping ever again be like? And without any sleep, I don't have the strength to fight it.
You can relax. Here are all 6 vassal rings.
Free! Free! I'm finally free! You must be some kind of saint. Thank you, my friend. I owe you my life, my dreams.
How about you owe me those rings?
I'm not risking those falling into the wrong hands. I've got something better for you. Gold. And a few scrolls I found. I'm sure you'll find a use for them.
And I'd better not ask you where you got them, right?
Ashby's
Go on, give me.
transformation.
All yours. My thanks is undying. And because of you, it's the only thing that is.
Just don't go picking up any more strange trinkets.
You got it.
You'd better not steal anything. I might not be around to save you next time. And get in touch with your mother. She's worried about you.
Yeah.
Don't worry. I'm staying right away from strange jewelry.
Whoops. That's not what I wanted.
What can...
Don't touch anything.
I can't buy any spice from him. This is the only piece of cheese I've seen on this whole island, other than the one I already have. Where do I get cheese and spices and things from? My goodness.
Show me...
Alright, well I think this will be where I end this session. I didn't get quite as far as I wanted to, but I'm getting really tired and it's closing in on 4-hour session. So this will be where I call it. I still gotta do a little bit of exploration up here. Gotta talk to the druid and Cyrus and so on and so on. Get that last golden disc, but that'll be for next time.